Well, it seems like there's a shortage of high school officials in almost every sport around the country, and those effects are also being felt at the youth level. But for one youth baseball league, the challenge for them isn't in the numbers, but the availability.
We have plenty of players and plenty of demand, and we don't see that going away.
West Madison Little League needs about 24 umpires every weekend. That's to cover the 630 kids playing baseball or softball. But it's not a numbers problem. They have 115 umpires. What makes staffing difficult? About 95% of their umpires are players themselves.
The challenge is that kids these days have a lot going on.
Activities that go year-round, basketball, soccer, swimming. There's no shortage. Football, there's football stuff that goes on in the summer.
Busy schedules means less availability to work games.
What happens then is coaches end up taking the field and having to then coach a team and umpire the game. Parents are volunteering sometimes, to which they can earn credit.
Additional training, increased pay, and lowering the minimum age to 12 are just some of the steps West Madison has taken to meet the demand of games.
The age limits were even a little bit higher. We didn't let kids start until they were 13 because we had enough players to do it. And then as things transition and you notice that there's more and more games that we don't have two umpires, we started to lower that level.
But it's not just getting more umpires, it's retaining them. This season, West Madison has implemented a zero-tolerance policy towards questioning an umpire's call.
So there's no ambiguity. It's not one decision can be made for one family who complained and another for a different family who complained. It's like, this is our policy. I'm sorry if it's strict, but this is our policy, and we expect all people to adhere to it.
A decision the league says will further support their young umpires.
They've been taught to listen to the coaches. Now they're the ones in charge of the games. I can understand why it would be intimidating. And that's what we always want to remind people is this will make them better players, this will make them better people, this will make our community better.
West Madison said they've also seen some interest from WIAA umpires to come work their games, which would be a first for the league. Well, still to come, post